Hey folks, this is Vince and Natalie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Deep Rock Galactic. Now this is on Tabletop Simulator. We do own the tabletop game. As some of you know, I've been homebrewing a lot of cool missions, and I homebrewed a Liquid Morkite mission, and we played that, I think, last week. But I think the play session ended up being like an hour and a half. It was a very long mission. It took a lot longer than I thought. So I went ahead and created simpler versions of the Liquid Morkite mission and the Doretta escort mission. Today we'll be looking at and testing the Liquid Morkite mission. For those of you that have seen my other video, as you can tell, the pump jacks, which are represented by the 3 dice, red, blue, and green, they are much closer to the rig than was the original. So there's less pipe to lay and they're closer to each other. So getting the pipes down shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think this is going to be perfect for those that are still new to the game but want to try something other than what was in the mission rulebook. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the notebook, assuming it comes up. Oh, did my game just freeze?
Uh-oh.
Let's hope not. My tabletop simulator is having a fit. Give me 1 second. I will pull up my PowerPoint instead. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, it just sort of froze on me. So, it's still... Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's frozen on me again.
You could restart it.
No, I think it's the... Yeah, I may have to restart.
Alright, I'll exit.
No, you're fine. I don't think it's you. Give me 1 second. I think it's Steam. I made the mistake of downloading updates. So I wonder if it's just, the system is hogging all of the resources to download these games. But yeah, let me just see if I can pause this. So let me open up PowerPoint while I'm talking, and then I'll go over the rules there, and then that way I can hopefully get Steam squared away. So, PowerPoint. There we go. So, this mission is labeled as medium difficulty. You're going to connect pipes from the refinery to the dice pump jacks, wait for the refinery to finish, and then repair pipes if needed. Those are the objectives for this scenario. And there we go. Okay, I fixed the whole thing. Okay, so back to the rules section here. So special conditions, you're going to remove the Praetorian and the Oppressor cards from the Swarm deck. That way, it's not a pressing experience. Again, I think the first mission of the actual mission book removed the Praetorian and the Oppressor so that people wouldn't be bombarded by accident. Pipe jacks were already on the site. So dwarves only need to connect pipes to them. 1 action to activate refinery once all the pipes are connected. You must be on an adjacent space in order to do that. Monsters will never attack pipes and will focus on the closest dwarf as normal. For 1 action, you can place up to 3 tokens or pipes in any adjacent spaces to lay pipe. I have white go pieces off to the left that we can use for pipes. Dwarves and monsters can move onto or through pipes, and pipes do not block line of sight. Refinery blocks line of sight unless either party is on top of the refinery. Monsters can move on the refinery, but they do not attack it. The refinery has a turret. This is a homebrew rule that we came up with during the last mission, and we were wondering, should the refinery have turrets, because they do in the video game. So we have it so it's going to act like the engineer turret, and that if anything activates or moves or attacks in range 3 of it, it will roll a blue die. Not a green one, but a blue one. Because if you remember on the video game, the turrets on the refinery were a bit heavier than the engineer sentry turret. So I felt like these larger guns would probably have some kind of armor-piercing ability, so I chose the blue die instead of the green die as is typical with the turret. And the blue die will help with slashers, because slashers will still be one of the main enemies for this scenario. If your move action lands you on a pipe, you can surf it. You can surf down the pipe for free, and then for your next action, you can just move off of that pipe for free, or you can stop on the pipe of your choice. So it's just a way of quickly getting from one end of the pipe to the other. In this scenario, it's not going to be as useful because the pipes are pretty close to the refinery already. So once the refinery is activated, we no longer draw events. Rather, we just start spawning creatures. And that's the types of creatures we spawn will depend on the current round for the refinery. While we're waiting for the refinery to pump that liquid Morkite, things will appear. And then after the 4th round, pipes may break. We have to roll some dice to test for that. If any pipes are broken, we have to go fix them by spending an action when we're adjacent to them. And then rounds 5 and 6 after the refinery is fixed, and then we leave. So it's very similar to the other homebrew. It's just this is a smaller map and hopefully won't be as cumbersome to get through. I am playing as the driller this time. I know I've been playing as the engineer a lot. I wanted to do something different, even though the driller's ability isn't going to be very useful here because he's not really drilling through anything. But he does have a flamethrower, and I always use the cryo cannon. So I wanted to just play around with the flamethrower and see what it was good at. I've never actually used the flaming ground ability. Despite the 15, 16 games I've played, I've never used the flamethrower. The flaming ground ability lets you roll dice at your targets, and then you can then put flame tokens down to block line of sight and prevent creatures from moving through those spaces. And you can put 3 tokens down. So it's a way of like creating a wall of fire to prevent creatures from getting through, but it does block line of sight, so you won't be able to attack them either, but they last until the beginning of the driller's next turn. So with that being said, would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so you've got a cluster grenade, you've got the I think we might actually get out of this alive card, and you are sporting the Burt 7 burst fire gun.
Correct.
And are you keeping your M1000 Classic?
I sure am.
Do you like that now better than the Deep Core?
I do. I do, just because the Deep Core one takes 2 actions just to do its secondary.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just like the Classic.
Okay, makes
better.
sense to me. Yeah. All right. So yeah, what would you like to do? In case you're curious, the loadout for the question marks: 2 barley bobs, 2 loot bugs, and a red sugar. There's no apocablooms to worry about or fossils. These are just extra things that you can pick up to help you. You start the game with 3 grunts on the board, a spitballer, and 2 exploders. So yeah, should be interesting.
Great. I think I'll go. Let's see, this is an exploder, right?
That is exploder. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and another one here. Let's go 1, 2. Reveal that,
Mm-hmm.
and then do 3, and I will shoot. Oh, the spitballer's right there. I almost want to do it. Just
The spitballer does have line of sight on you unless you move like behind this wall or something.
Yeah.
Like if you end your turn over here, it can't reach you because there's a wall right there.
Yeah. You know what? Let's shoot at the exploder.
Okay. Probably a good move. All right.
Maybe.
So you get a blue dive with that? Or are you
Yeah.
going to use your secondary burst gun?
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's use the secondary, the burst gun.
Okay.
And
So you get
I'll
what?
roll it.
You get 3 dice with that? Same
Oh
target?
yeah. Okay. Sure. 2, 3.
You've got a 4 and 6 chance of hitting. Oh
There
yeah.
we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's dead.
He is gone. Now he would typically blow up at this point, and we would roll a red die, but there's no one around him to do damage to, so we're gonna skip that step.
Yeah.
All right. So that was your first action.
Yes, it sure was. My second action. Let's just do. Let's see. Hold on. 3. Ah, dang it. Ugh. Okay. Let's go.
Decisions.
I know. Go 1
Okay.
and actually wait, no, hold on. Go 1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Let's see what the range of the spitballer is for. I think it's range 5, if I remember correctly, but let me look.
Okay.
Range is 7 with
Wow.
the spitballer, yeah, and it's resistant to red, melee, and green. So,
Okay. I'm shooting at the exploder.
all right. So your second action, you're gonna move and do your. Are you gonna do another secondary? Okay.
Yep.
You got
Woo!
it. 2 damage.
Okay.
Nice. So this exploder blows up. Red die everyone around it, but there's no one there. All right, and you've got one more action.
I do. You said he has a
range of 7. He can hit you from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you end your turn on this edge, he won't be able to reach you should they activate this round. Or if you want to try and hide behind, like, up here, if you want to come back up here, but...
Problem is, I only have a range of 6. Alright, hold on. I got an idea. Do 1, 2, and I will shoot. He still has line of sight, right?
Yeah, if you have line of sight, he has line of sight, yeah. So, yeah, from the bottom of your tile to the bottom left corner of his tile, there's a straight line that can be drawn, so that would be... Yeah, you both have line of sight with each other.
You know what? Let's do it. I don't care. I'm going to hit him with the blue.
The blue, okay. Yeah, he's not resistant to that, so that's good. So you get to roll 1 blue die, and hopefully you do some work. Okay. Oh, you rolled it too much. Okay.
Right. What a waste. Next time I should have done my flare.
That's okay. All right, events. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger an event, draw another card.
Ooh, okay.
Fast critters. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack.
Oh, no.
Nasty. Okay, so we increase swarm threat by 1. And so we're going to start from the top of the creature sheet. These grunts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the Spitballer... I don't think there's any other creatures on the board, right? So, yeah, so the Spitballer is going to attack you.
Yep.
And he gets to... You roll 1 die.
Oh, okay.
On an exclamation point, you get knocked down, but no damage.
Oh, alright, let's go. Let's see if I can roll a blank for this one.
You got this.
Come on, blank.
Oh. 1 damage. Okay. So he hits you for 1 damage. It's not terrible. Well, that was nice of him. Okay. I guess I need to get in there and do my thing. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now, am I close enough for... I think... Here's the thing. I can take a shot, but my range with the flamethrower is only 3. So I will not be able to chain hits across these grunts because I am out of... I have to be within my range, I believe. So I need to move further up if I'm going to do it. I might as well. So I'm going to go 1, 2, flip this over. Yeah, I'm just going to land right on this. And then for my third action, I'm going to use my... primary fire haze flamethrower and attempt... I'm going to roll 3 yellow dice and hope to chain hits somehow. Alright. 2. Okay. So that means this target I will kill, and this target I will kill. Because you're going to assign 1 die here, 1 die here, 1 die here, but that one was a blank, so these 2 grunts are dead, but they're all still living. And that was my third action. Alright, moving on is stop spitting. Place 1 web spitter at exit 1.
Whoa.
Oh, nasty. Okay, web spitter at exit 1. And that would be over here. And then all other creatures activate. So this one moves up by 1.
Okay.
And the Spitballer will now attack me. So I'm going to roll a creature die. And it's a hit. So I lose a health. But that is it. It is your turn.
Let's see. I'm going to... I want a pickaxe.
Okay, yeah, go for it. There's a loot bug ripe for the taking right there.
Yep.
Alright, you got him. So you get 1 gold automatically, and then you can roll the loot die to see if you get anything else.
That's right. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh my god. Oh! No! Rolling blanks. It's okay. We got a gold out of it.
Alright. My second action...
I feel like the web spitter is more dangerous than the web spitter because rolls 2 dice as opposed to 1.
You said the web spinner is more dangerous than the web spinner.
Oh, I meant the spitballer. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true, actually. And honestly, I didn't even think that was a web spinner. I keep thinking that's that fancy stuff,
Oh.
the phylactery stuff.
Oh, you mean the purple ore that you can mine in the video game?
Yeah. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3. What's this range?
Its range, I think, is 5.
Yeah.
I think.
That's fine.
Yeah, range 5.
I'm going to flare it.
Ah, for your free action. Okay.
And then I'll do 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Flip that over. And
Right.
I will use, let me see, web spitter.
Web spitters have no resistances, so you might get lucky with 2 greens and kill it, but that would be your last ammo for your secondary weapon already.
And it's a less chance than the blue one, so I think I'm just gonna use the blue one.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this dice instead.
You have a flare, so...
Yep.
We need to get you some more ammo. 1 hit.
Okay.
That's good. So that's 1 damage, and you still have 1 action left.
Do I?
Yeah, because you... Oh, you mined and moved, flared, and then you moved and shot. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yep.
So, increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger an event, draw another... I hate that card.
Yeah.
What? Again, fast critters? Are you kidding me? Wow, like, these are the worst event cards ever.
Yeah.
Alright, increase swarm threat by 1. Now, that did trigger... That did trigger a swarm, so we can ignore the rest of the card. Okay. Alright, so swarm is boom bug. Place 1 exploder at 1. Alright, 1 exploder at 1.
Oof.
I guess here. And what was the other one? 3 grunts at exit 2. 1, 2. And 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then all creatures activate.
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, the thing is, if we can get back here, we can get some defense. Like, the platform can help us defend at some point. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the grunts activate first. This grunt will attack me. Mm-hmm. So let's see how that goes. It's a damage. Wow, these grunts. All right, so 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then moving on to the web spitter, he's closer to you. So he's going to roll 2 dice against you.
Okay.
I'll just roll these up here.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. That's
Ooh,
probably the worst roll ever. So you got webbed and...
Hit.
So yeah, in 1 hit. So you just can't move, is what it comes out to be.
Okay, that's fine. But then the exploder activates, right? And he kills the web spitter?
No, he moves. The web spitter just simply... the exploder simply moves 1 space closer, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't blow up where he is unless he's near you. He's just moving closer to you now.
It says activate all creatures, though, right?
Right, but look at the activation rolls for the exploder.
Oh.
When an exploder attacks, and at range 1 is when he attacks, while adjacent to a dwarf or the sentry gun, it explodes instead, destroying itself and dealing explosive damage. But he wasn't near anyone at range 1 to attack, so he just simply moves forward, just like any other creature would.
I see. I'm just getting confused because the last time when he activated and blew up.
Only because... Well, activate doesn't mean attack. Activate could mean move as well.
Okay.
You're thinking of a special case that happened before, I think.
Yeah, I think I am. Okay.
So we did the web spitter, we did the exploder. Now the spitballer has to shoot me again for, let's see. And it's a damage. Okay, so, but that's it.
We're doing so good so far.
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be an easier mission, and look at us. I think I might actually, is it my turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say place down your turret, but I forgot you're the
I don't have a turret. I'm tempted to get some pipes down. so that we can move closer to the rig and use it for
The turret
defense.
there.
But I need to get rid of that spitballer because, like, I have range 3, so I need to roll. I need to roll a bunch of dice to try and thin the herd a bit, because this is just getting nasty. I do have a
Yes.
grenade. What is this? Place on the target space. Roll 2 red dice against the first ground creature that enters this space. The first
I
one
wish.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was gonna say I wish you were able to hit the web spitter because it has a flare already on it.
I can try, but I'm out of... I mean, my bulldog is range 5. I could. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could probably do that. Okay, yeah, okay, so let me think about this. I'm gonna first use my Hello Steve card. For the first time ever, I'm going to charm an adjacent grunt or slasher to temporarily become friendly, immediately move and attack with it once. Any creature attacked this way suffers 1 damage per damage result, as well as 1 damage for a exclamation result. So, so it's just temporary, unfortunately, but I might get a free hit out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charm this guy, and I'm going to go 1... Does it say immediately move and attack, or how does that work? It just says move and or attack. Well, it says move and or. What if I attack first then move? I wonder if that's possible. I feel like once I attack, it would be done. But it says move and or attack, so I don't think the order matters. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this grunt to the right of me with that creature. And let's see how it happens there. Damage. Okay, so he actually, Steve, kills the grunt, and I'm going to move him 1 to here. It says move and or attack.
I think that's like an optional attack. Like you can move and attack, or you can move, and that's it.
No, it says move and or attack with it once. But it doesn't say what order it is. That's fine. I'll just leave him there. If you're if you're that hard pressed about it.
No, I'm not hard pressed, but I'm just that's how I'm reading it. Immediately move, and you can then and or attack with it.
Okay.
So you can move and attack, or you can just move.
All right. Well,
but
that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll just leave him there then. But that was a free action for me because that was my Steve card. I'm gonna just go all out with my flamethrower, I think, here, and hope that I can hit more things.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, all of that is going onto the spitballer, I think. Yeah, nice. So that's what, 3 damage? 4 damage on the spitballer.
Oh, wow.
So, I need to get rid of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a spitballer has what, 5 health? Yeah, it does. So I think I might just go after it one more time. This is going to be my second action. I'm going to use 3 yellow dice again.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, that is amazing. That's overkill, but let's see.
Can you spread it?
I'm thinking about how to do. Well, here's the thing. What I'm going to do is, in order to assign these dice, if I do that one there, the only way I could do this, I can kill 2 grunts essentially. Nice. So I think I'm just gonna kill. I guess I'll kill. Actually, no. These grunts are within range of this. These grunts are within range of this. Let me go ahead and just quickly see if that thing shoots and kills it. So I'm just gonna do a blue die for the one on the right, and that grunt is dead. And a blue die for the one on the left. And again, that refinery dead. Okay, so this turret has range 3 and murdered those 2. So it only makes sense to assign these dice to these guys.
Okay.
And kill them off.
Cool.
And that eliminates that side of the board. And then for my last action, I'm going to use my bulldog revolver on that web spitter. To try and knock that out. And 2 damage. I will take it. 1 range 2, 3, 4, 5. So web spitter is dead.
Wow.
And that was all my actions. I pretty much just stayed in place and destroyed everything.
Insane. You get a rock and stone card for getting
the spitballer?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see what it is. We're rich. Add 1 gold to an empty wall space.
There you go.
I might as well just do that now so I don't forget about it. And I'll put the
Sure.
gold... I'm going to put the gold closer to the refinery so that we have some cover while we go after it. So maybe I'll put
Cool.
that down here. But yeah, that was all of my turns.
Dang, that was really good.
But I think it was necessary with the amount of madness going on there. Okay, new event is Aerial Surprise. Lose 1 health or throw yourself to the ground to avoid getting hit. I feel like I need to throw myself to the ground to avoid getting hit, to be honest with you, because I've only got 2 health left.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately am going to go prone to prevent losing more health. We need to get more minerals so that we can get a pod so we can get more health here pretty soon.
Yep.
So I need a token. Search. No, I can just do that or something. That's fine. Okay. So it is your turn.
Okay.
The flare comes back to you.
Yep. And I cannot move.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm going to just shoot the exploder.
If you do, he's going to blow up and hit you.
Yeah, but he's probably going to activate next turn anyways, right?
He may or may not. But why would you waste ammo if he's going to blow himself up anyway?
That's true.
So I would say let him do that.
Alright.
You can build pipe. You don't have to move to do that.
Oh yeah, I could do 1, 2. Actually...
Well, like
do...
here, here, and here. And that would connect it. You could connect an entire thing. 1, 2, 3.
I would have to do it here, though.
No, you won't. This is adjacent. These are adjacent to each other.
I know, but how is the red dye gonna get connected if I cross it? Like, how's the blue dye gonna get connected?
Here.
Oh.
And the green one can come down here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Alright, fine. Red.
I mean, you're limited based on your...
movement, I know. Okay. So we'll just do that.
So I'm going to put this down here. 1, 2... We'll have to remember that barley bulb is there.
Yep.
Let's see if I can put that on top. Okay.
Sure. I can't really do much.
Yeah, I noticed. What else can you do when you're immovable
webbed.
like that?
I don't know.
I mean, you can pickaxe the exploder if you want to and get it over with, but there's a chance that you would be able to... He won't activate and you can just move out of there.
That's true. I guess I'll just skip my turn. Unless... Yeah, I'll just skip my turn.
Actually, do you want to use your card and give me some health?
Do you... Yeah, I had no idea that you were that low.
I have 2 health left, so can you use your rock and stone real quick and just fill me up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
2.
So 2 health.
Yep.
1, 2. That way we have more leeway with that pod.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just pass my turn.
Okay. That sucks. Okay, so the web...
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I...
You can maybe put pipe down... Well...
Actually, hold on. Can I do this instead? Can I do pipe here? 1, 2, 3, like that?
Yeah, and then you can... Well, you can go 1... You can go 1, 2.
Can I... I was gonna say 1, 2, 3 for this first action to get to the red, right? And then 1, 2, 3. Wait, do I have to be on the spot in order to play pipe?
No.
I could just be...
Oh, no, not here. You have to be adjacent to the pipe. Like, you could do this. That's it. You're not adjacent to this space.
Oh, so... Okay, so I wouldn't even be able to build that first one there, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Well, I can... Yeah. Alright, so how do you want to do that then? Well, I mean, that's all you can really do with that.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'll do my first 2 actions. I'm going to move that out of the way real quick so I can see. So it will be lay pipe here and here. And then my second action, lay pipe here and here. So that way I can lay pipe here and here to connect to the blue and the red.
Okay, makes sense. And I'll work on this up here on my next turn.
And you said I can lay 3 pipes?
You can, but what's the point of laying in another one at the moment?
Like, does it have... You have to be adjacent to that tile? Is that what it is?
Yeah. So you could have gone like 1, 2, 3. But there's no need to.
Yeah, there isn't any need to. That's right.
Whereas me, where I'm at, I can go 1, 2, 3. But I don't need to now because you've put a pipe here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Alright, it's your turn.
Well, first we have to do the event.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Place a slasher on an empty ground space adjacent to you if possible.
Ooh.
Dwarves within attack range of the slasher each receive a free reaction against it. Alright, well, I'm going to put it in between us so I can take a shot at it.
Well, you're knocked prone,
Doesn't
right?
matter. It doesn't say anything about not being able to shoot while prone.
Okay.
So, I'm going to take a slasher, put it like here, and then I will do a shot with my flamethrower. And roll... Where are my yellow dice? Up there. Alright. 3 damage. Alright, well, that kills... Actually, I could hit the exploder, but... actually, is it resistant to yellow? No. He's resistant to red. But here's the thing, if I do that, you take a damage.
That's fine.
Are you sure? I mean...
Yeah,
actually, no, it could be 2 damage if he rolls double red.
Okay, never mind. Don't do it.
Yeah, so I'm just going to kill this guy and not blow the other one up. But
sure.
No damage, you're good. Alright, so now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to right myself for 1, and I'm going to just lay pipe for my last action. So, it'll be here, and here, and there's nothing else really to do. So, I will just end my turn. And tough spot. Okay, so you spot a lost ammo crate. If not prone, lose a health to get the ammo crate. Fully restock a weapon of your choice.
Ooh.
Do I want to lose a health and restock my flamethrower?
You are pretty low on ammo. We only have 1 gold too.
Alright. I'll go ahead and just sacrifice a health and I'll just get all of my flamethrower ammo back.
That's not bad.
No, it's not terrible. Alright. But no... Yeah, nothing else. So it is your turn.
Alright, let's do 1. And then 2.
If you plan on mining, you want to be here when you end your turn. Or not mining, but I mean, if you attempt to lay pipe, you're going to want to be adjacent to both of these spaces. I'm just letting you know.
I know, I wanted to get the gold, though.
Okay, that's fine. So you walked over this barley bulb.
Yes.
Right? So that gives you a rock and stone card.
Yeah.
This one lets you re-roll any number of ranged attack dice.
Okay. I'm going to use my free action to shoot the exploder.
Okay. I think that's good.
Mm-hmm. And let's do the blue one.
All right. Here you go. You got this. Bam! Right. It blows up, doesn't do anything, and that's it. All right.
My second action, I will pickaxe.
All right, pickaxe. 1. Okay, you got the gold.
Gold, yeah.
Okay. So we got 2 gold at the moment.
My third action, I just kind of want to grab that real quick.
So that is, go ahead and flip it. That is a reroll.
Oh, cool. Looks of it.
I think that lets you re-roll a die. No, you can put that anywhere you want, but...
Let's put that... Ooh.
I think it's better on your blue only because you only roll 1 dice typically with it, and you don't always flare. Whereas with 3 green dice, you have a better chance of getting a hit as opposed to whiffing completely. It's completely up to you. I'm just saying from an odd standpoint, it's better on the 1 die.
It is. It's just... These have more blanks, but yeah, I think. And if I get like another upgrade, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll keep it like that.
Okay.
And that was it. Event time.
Okay. So, event. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. I do not see any creatures on the board, so we're good. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to get things done. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. For my second action, I will lay pipe. I'm going to put 1 on my spot and the 1 adjacent. 1 there. I'm going to put that on top. And for my third action, I'm going to pickaxe that loot bug right there. It just appeared. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to roll my die. I'm hopeful to get a pickaxe symbol. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so I got the gold from that. Where's the gold? Up there. And now I roll the loot die. Blank. Okay, so nothing else. But now we have 3 gold pieces for a supply drop if we want it. So so blue and red are now connected. Nice. All we need to do is connect green and we're good to move on to the next part. All right, it is event time. And it nearly got me. Choose an empty ground space in front of, or adjacent to you. Place a stalagmite on it. Yep, so, and increase swarm threat by 1. Okay, so this goes up by 1, and I find a stalagmite spot. I guess I'll put it there. And it's choosing to just float in air for some reason. All right, there we go. I can always just drill right through it if I need to. Okay, so it is your turn.
Right. Okay, let's see. Okay, you did that.
This is the most ideal spot. If you can get there, because then you can 3 pipes and it's connected.
So what if I do 1, 2, can I fast travel here?
Yep, so you were where already? Here? So you would go 1, whee! Actually, no, the pump jack is here. So 1, 2, whee! And then land on either that space or an adjacent space for free. And then you've got 1 more action after that.
Okay.
So you could like walk over this one and then up here.
Yeah.
Or unless you want me to do it on my next turn.
I'll do it. Well, oh yeah, that's right, because you need to upgrade.
Well, no, you can take the upgrade. I'm just saying I plan to go here on my next turn and lay pipe. So if you want to like work toward that or mine out more things or overclock a weapon or put down the pod for resupply.
We don't have. Oh, we do have.
We have 3 gold.
So yeah, it's either, I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. So I'm landed here on my second turn, right?
Yes. So yeah, you have a couple of choices.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let's put the pod. I'm gonna put a pod, right here, because why not? And that's it.
All right. So it's 4 regular ammo. Do we have any? I'm just gonna borrow yours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 health. You can have 1 of mine there. 5 of these. 1, 2. All right. There's 5, and we need
1 more bullet.
1 more. All right, there we go.
Nice.
So yeah, event time. Mission specific event. According to the notebook, spawn a slasher at 1 and 2.
Ooh.
If you're maxed out on slashers, then place a grunt instead. All right, so there's 2 slashers spawning. This is why I went with the blue die for the rig turret, because these guys have protection against green. So it just says to spawn them. It doesn't say to do anything else. So they're sitting there. They're menacingly sitting there. All right, so it is my turn, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and pick up this upgrade. It's just an extra blue die.
Nice.
I'm going to add that to my revolver, actually, just to get extra oomph out of it. And for my second action, I will lay pipe. And that will essentially connect 1, 2 on my space. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for my third action, I'm just going to come 1, 2 here and end my turn. That way I'll resupply next turn. And, well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm actually pretty good. Health is the only thing I would really need. But if the slashers move, I want some extra leeway. All right, so I did not activate the refinery. So we're still going to get some events until that happens. Collect the nitra. Well, there you go. That's it. And it is now your turn.
All right, cool.
Once we start the refinery, we will draw no more event cards until the event is over. And again, we'll be we'll be activating all creatures and then spawning new ones. So the slasher, if you do activate it this turn, at the end of your turn, the slashers will activate and move, and then new things will spawn.
Okay.
But if you want to try and get the upgrades first, that's cool too.
I'm going to do that and get that upgrade.
Okay.
And...
Alright, that is a no resistance, so... Ooh, you could put that on this, and then the slashers will not be resistant to green anymore. That's actually really good.
And I'll do 1, 2, and 3. And I will shoot at this thing here.
Okay, cool.
With my green.
With your green. Okay, makes sense.
Yes,
so
that's my last
You need to resupply at some point.
At some point.
All you need is 2 hits. Oh, yeah, you got it. Bam. Okay. It is dead. Again, she has that no resistance thing, so it is not resistant to green when you're shooting at it. And then you have one more action.
I do. I will do 1 and 2.
Okay. And you want to take the barley bulb?
Yes.
And you get a rock and stone card. And this is rock on. Choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack action. Okay.
Okay.
So that means we event?
Yep.
Creature pileup. Place this card on top of the swarm deck. When the next swarm activates, discard this card and draw 2 swarm cards instead of 1, placing all creatures from both cards before activating them.
Oh my goodness.
So we're going to have 2 potential... I'm just going to put that on top of the swarm deck, but nothing else really happens. To prevent things from happening, I'm going to start the event now, so that it stops the event tracker from moving.
Sure.
And I don't think... Yeah, so once I start the event tracker is no longer a thing. So, like, I can activate this event and just move this back to the beginning to track how many rounds we have for the event. So we will never have to worry about this card ever again.
Cool.
Because it's going to be for the second phase, it's just there are no events to draw and no threat to increase. Wow. So I'm going to start with actually I don't need to resupply. I think I'll just start the event. Or maybe I should mine out this gold. I'm going to just mine out that gold first. Sure. And that way if I can overclock. Oh yeah, I'll pickaxe that. Alright, so that's 1 gold. And empty cave hex there. I might as well put 1 down here, because reasons. Second action, I think I will overclock. And just spend a gold. Unless you wanted it.
No.
Alright, I'm going to flip that. And that gives me a freeze effect on targets. And lastly, I will activate the rig.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. So, yeah. So now we no longer have to worry about this threat tracker. It's going to go back to 1. And now all creatures will activate. 1, 2, 3. This is within range 3 of the rig, so the rig will get to take a shot with a blue die. And the turret kills it. That is awesome. Good job. That double.
That's
Maybe
crazy.
I should lock the I'm gonna lock the go pieces, the pipes. Alright, just to prevent them from being moved around. So now we spawn new things within accordance to the chart, or the 1 slasher at 1 and 2. Alright, so 2 new slashers come out, but that is it. And now we move on to round 2. And it is your turn. You get 3 actions, and at the end of your turn, they will activate, and then we spawn new things.
Okay. I will pickaxe.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Where are you?
I'm right here.
No. Okay, never mind. Alright, I will pickaxe.
You got this. 1. You want the gold? Okay. It's a bit more flexible.
Yeah, I'll get the gold.
Okay.
My second action.
Do you want to overclock, or are you happy with your gun? I think that makes it range 5 instead of 3.
1, 2. What?
If you overclock your weapon, yeah.
Well, I don't have any ammo, so I'm going to the resupply thing.
Okay.
Now, because I'm here, I'm going to move, or I'm going to free attack the slasher with the blue.
For it. You get a free reroll with that too, which is nice.
I do?
Yeah, because you have an upgrade.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, 1 damage. That one is one is one. That's good.
Yep.
So.
And then I will resupply for my third action.
Oh yeah, take what you want.
I will
take all the ammos. I'm full up on the primary. And you can take up to 3 because you're not overclocked on your secondary.
Yep. So, yeah, event time.
No event, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, that's right.
So these activate. 1, 2, 3. This is within range 3. Actually, no, because you're actually blocking line of sight.
Oh, crap.
That's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and the refinery will attack it. So we're going to roll 1 blue die for it. And it's a blank, so no damage. Okay. All right, so now we are on. Oh, we have to spawn new things. Under the notebook, round 2. 2 grunts at 1 and 2. All right, 2 grunts at 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. All right, and now it is my turn. I will try and clean up if I can. So I guess I'll do flamethrower on this one at range 3. 1, 2, 3. And I do have line of sight with it. The resupply pod does not block line of sight. So I'm just going to use my flamethrower and roll 3 dice, and hopefully I can chain. Nope. Okay. So it's going to go. Actually, no. That's actually not bad. I could go with this. No, I can't. I can't chain it to this because I don't have range. But I can do 1 damage here, and that's enough to kill it. It only had 1 hit point left anyway. So that was my first action, just to get rid of this. Second action, I'll go 1, 2 here. And I guess for my third action, I will use another. Actually, I'm going to use my Bulldog Heavy Revolver on it to try and freeze it in its tracks. I get 2 dice with this because of my upgrade. And 2 damage is enough to kill it. I don't even need to worry about freezing it.
Wow.
Alright, well that ends that. All creatures activate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. The rig has line of sight on that one, and that one. So I'll start with the one in the upper left. 1 damage. The next one, blank, nothing. And then the one above you, 1 damage. Okay, so that takes care of that. And now new stuff spawns within accordance to the thing. Round 3, 1 exploder at 1 and 2. So now we've got a wave of exploders coming out. And we are on round 3. So it is your turn. Okay.
We just gotta sit down and defend, huh?
Pretty much. I mean, they don't do it. It's a holdout scenario kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, let's do. All right. I'll overclock.
Oh yeah, go for it. If you've got the gold, yeah. Oh, that increases your range from 3 to 5. Awesome.
I will move 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I will shoot at the exploder.
All right. What you gonna use?
This.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. Is... All right.
And that was my second action. Excuse me, I'm like fighting allergies right now.
No worries.
1, 2. Okay. Let's do 1.
And then
wait. Oh gosh, I was right here, right?
Yep.
1. This reveals itself. 2, 3.
Okay.
I have range of the grunt here, so I will shoot
1, 2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think the base I can handle that if needed too. I wouldn't waste ammo. I'd say save your ammo for the bigger creatures that may come out.
Yeah. Okay. Was that my third action? I think it was, right? Okay. I'm good.
All right. So all these creatures activate. 1, 2, 1 now, and then 1, 2, 3. The refinery will shoot all 3 of them. I'll start with the exploder on the left. 1 blue die for that. Nothing. The grunt to my left. Dead. Very dead. The grunt to my right. Dead, very dead. We didn't get the exploder, but we got the 2 grunts, and now new things will spawn within accordance to round 4. 2 grunts at 1 and 2. Alright, so more grunts have come out. And because this was the end of round 4, well, actually, I activated it first, right? So I guess at the end of... Where are we at? Round 4, 2 grunts. Okay, yeah, so we are actually... Yeah, I just forgot to move this up by 1. So after this, we now have to check to see if pipes have broken.
Oh, wow, okay.
So to do that, we roll 2 creature dice. We're going to start with the red. No exclamation points. Okay, we're going to go with the blue now. Mm-hmm. Blue means that we... Okay, no damage. And green. 1. Okay, so there is an exclamation point, meaning we have to roll the 4-sided die just to see what pipe is affected. Okay. And it is 2. So the second pipe out is damaged. So for an action, I'm going to have to go over there and fix it before the refinery works, which I will simply do on my next turn. Okay, so now we're on 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for my first action... I'm actually just... how's my ammo looking? I'm tempted to resupply and get these secondaries here at some point. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Yeah, do that. 1, 2. I'm going to fix the pipe for my second action and resupply for my third action. So I'm going to take just the last of everything, I think. Unless you really need something. And then this health as well.
Okay. I'm probably just going to pickaxe these 2 things.
Cool. So I've resupplied. The refinery pipes are fixed. Luckily, we only had the 1 damaged pipe. And we're on to round 5. So all creatures will activate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And the refinery is going to shoot at everything except for this grunt to my right. So we'll start from the left and work our way right.
Yep.
1, dead. Next one, dead. Exploder. Nothing. Wow, this exploder has survived twice already. This grunt here, to the right, is 2 hits. Okay, so that's dead. But this grunt is behind me, so there's no line of sight there. Okay, well, it is my turn. So we're on round 6. Oh, no, we forgot to spawn new creatures. My bad.
Oops.
Round 5. 1 Mactera at 1, and a Web Spitter at 2. Web Spitter at 2, and 1 Mactera at 1. Okay, nasty. I think I need to get rid of that exploder before it does things. Although, I don't like this Web Spitter only because it has a range.
I have a question. If these grunts and explorers moved, wouldn't it have moved towards me because I was closer?
It's whoever... where were they?
They were, like, around here, I think.
Well, I'd say the grunts were closer to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
I was like 1 space closer. I'm not going to worry about it.
Okay.
Regardless, the grunts died anyway. So if anything, the exploder would be up here. But I'm going to just attack it and get rid of it anyway. I'm going to go with the flamethrower and just try and knock it out with 3 yellow dice. And that's dead. Okay, so boom, it blows up. No one is around. No damage. Second action, 1, 2, 3. I'm too far away. Darn. I'm gonna use my heavy bulldog revolver. I'm gonna use an ammo and do 2 blue dice against the web spitter at ranged 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So let's see how that goes. 1 damage, but I freeze him. So I'm gonna do a damage. And search in here for a... Oops. Frozen. Okay. So I don't have to really worry about him until he activates. He will activate at the end of this turn, but he'll just spend that action trying to get free.
Mm.
For my third action, I don't know, maybe just pickaxe the grunt and be done with it. Or just move out of the way and just let the refinery take care of it. Yeah, so I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Actually 3, and then whee, just up here next to you. Just to sort of guard you. Why not? Okay, so all creatures will attempt to activate, and this one will try.
Before you do that,
yep.
Can I just do this for you?
Oh, yeah, I can carry out a range. I'm not close enough, but one...
You're not?
Actually, yeah, I can. I can do that again. All right, I'll do the bulldog again against the web spitter.
It does damage, right? It could?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Well, it can't because it's frozen. Three hits. It's dead.
Yay, okay.
It doesn't matter. We cleared it. So that was that, and... I'm forgetting some. Okay, so that was the end of my turn. According to the notebook here, it's the last... everything activates. Does the Mactera have range?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, no. Okay, so he's just going to move 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And then, according to the notebook I saw, I think it was just for the last round, 1 grunt at 1 and 2. Just to... the wave is winding down, the escape pod is approaching. And it is your turn.
Oh my goodness. So we won't even need this nitro, huh?
No, we're going to leave soon. After this last turn, it'll be done.
Okay. So I guess I'll just do 1, 2, 3, and I'll shoot
the
at
Mactera?
The Mactera. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll shoot at the blue one. Actually, hold on. Let's do a grenade. Why not?
Yeah, why not? So you can cluster this right here. I mean, you're only going to hit 1 target, but, you know. You just want to roll some red dice.
I do.
Yeah.
It's not resistant to red either, so.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh, you murdered it. Holy cow, 4 damage. It's a good thing I was nowhere near on that grenade. Alright.
That was my 1 move.
Yeah, you might as well just hang out by the pod.
Yeah.
It's over at this point.
Alright. 1, 2. Let's use my blue die to try and get rid of that grunt.
Okay. You just want to shoot more stuff. Here, I'm gonna move your grenade out of there.
Actually, hold on, wait.
What?
I'm gonna do flare first.
You just want to get fancy. And then you're going to use your third action to attack. Even though you've got a reroll on the blue die.
Yes.
I think you murdered it. It was so lit up that you got a critical hit against it. Alright, so at the end of your 6th round there, like, the thing shuts off.
Mm-hmm.
It's all done. And creatures activate 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could roll if I want to against that one. It's not really going to matter. Dead. Yeah. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 out, and then you can do 1, 2 out.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. Did you like this shorter version compared to the other one? Like, did you prefer the longer, bigger map, or did you like this condensed, shorter one?
I actually liked the condensed one, surprisingly.
You liked the condensed one?
Yeah, it was relaxing, but still with a little bit of that nervous RNG stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot shorter, and I really actually enjoyed that. It felt like the flow was a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, I think I still need to... Like, I get confused. I need to create, for my rules, an exact order of operations, just so I don't get confused. Okay, these guys activate, these guys spawn, and... You know what I mean? Like, and then I get confused with what round it is. I need to come up with a better system for that. But, yeah, I like, this is, I have this marked as mission 8A. So I've got a mission 8, which is the big one, the big liquid Morkite mission. And then I've got mission 8A, which is the smaller, more condensed version. That way, if someone sees, I mean, I don't have these published yet, but if someone sees mission 8, and it's like, well, this is too big for us right now, they can do the alternate mission 8A, which is shorter, quicker, and they might get introduced to the rules better, I think. because I felt bad. Like I didn't want like I created this liquid Morkite mission, and then it was like difficulty hard. So what you have to play this cool created mission only on hard, and I wanted to create something that was a bit more entry level so that anyone can do it. That was the thought process, anyway.
It was good. I really enjoyed this one. I liked the other one too, but it was just too long.
It was pretty long. That's because the pump jacks were so far apart. Like,
yeah.
And on top of that, we did not come up with the refinery has a turret idea until mid-mission. So it was, my turret was trying to do a bunch of work, and against slashers, not great because the green dye doesn't do a whole lot. So I think that blue dye on the refinery is a great idea. It really made the difference. And I guess if folks want a harder experience, they can play without the turret on the refinery, but I kind of like it. So yeah, any other comments before we call it?
No, I think this was a really fun game.
All right, cool. All right, well, there you go, folks. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.